at times like this, it makes me think that we need a leader. Someone who has the qualities and education to know how to lead. And not everybody has that, but luckily, anybody who has, I don't know, $100, I don't know how much this costs, but Masterclass is offering a course on authentic leadership that anyone can take. And who's teaching it, you ask? Well, they found someone who used to be president of the United States. And by that, we're talking about George W. Bush.
Well, that's a leader
who was objectively the president at some point. You got to admit it. It says it's $15 a month. So what is that a year?
15 times 12.
There you have it.
It's $180. It's $180. There's a trailer for this. I thought we should maybe break it down. And we can, we have a Patreon. We could $15 a month. If the leadership will probably grow us later, so we could it's an investment. We could write it off in taxes.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to play it. This is George W. Bush's masterclass on tough calls and life lessons.
We all could be better leaders. We need to lead each other.
Bold within reason and daring in application.
The 43rd
president
of the United
watching
States.
This will become president. But I think you'll find lessons in leadership that will apply to your life.
Okay, wait, I got to pause. Okay. So they got like a hot lineup list here, kind of like how Tim Pool has the former drummer for the Offspring in his band. In this class, you're going to hear from President Bill Clinton. Check. Secretary of State Hillary Clinton. Interested yet? President George W. Bush. First Lady Laura Bush. They got Laura. They got Laura in the masterclass. She can teach you.
This is just how to be in the White House.
Well, it's how to do tough calls. Okay. 9/11 happens. What are you doing?
Read My Pet Goat. That's all there is to do.
That's going to be in it. Madeleine Albright. She's spitting. Okay, let's keep going.
Okay.
Oh, and Condoleezza Rice.
Sometimes I had information the American people didn't know, and therefore I had to make decisions what was best for the country on knowledge that wasn't evident. That's just the nature of leadership. So long as...
Doesn't this, seem more like a commercial for being George Bush than it does for a masterclass video?
Here's what I'm confused about. If all of those people are in the masterclass, why did they make George W. Bush the face of it?
He's most charismatic.
Easily the most hilariously criticizable one of the thing because of 9/11 and the Iraq War.
Well, he gets into, I think, why he's the face of it in a second here, which is
guided by principle.
Not to step on the line.
So long as you're guided by a cause greater than self, you can endure criticism because it's going to come.
See, that's
One
ideology.
One of the things I missed after the presidency was this daily learning, and thankfully painting came into my life.
Okay, yes, this is what it is. He's painting. He has the time to host a master. You ask Hillary Clinton, hey, will you do our president masterclass? She has a man escort you out of her house, She's not answering your email. George Bush is like, I'd love to teach a class.
Right.
Okay, because that's what I was wondering.
Just hanging out, yeah.
Masterclass originally was how to be a comedian, how to be a writer, filmmaker, cook, I think. And now it's president of the country. It's not a thing most people are going to do.
You need leadership, Anders.
I hate the word leadership.
You're speaking like a follower right now.
It doesn't mean anything.
I'm going to spank you.
That's the master class.
Caleb Maupin
I'm the master. What is that? That word? They fucking politicians throw that word around so much as a justification for needing them to be in control of all of our money and shit. And it's I don't think anyone can define it. It's a stupid concept, leadership.
Well, you think that now until you watch the class. Let's see if they got any more good stuff here. Hold on.
Experience, because with every paint stroke,
he's still showing the paintings.
All right, I'm going to do another flower. It's important to have a set of priorities that guide you. And your
I'm going to do another
team,
flower.
Your company, your managers have got to understand those priorities. To me, the most important priorities were my faith and my family.
Do you know how many fucking Wall Street hustle gentlemen are going to be watching these videos?
Welcome.
Thanks. Great. Glad to be here.
He's got Laura.
When
Laura's in the
audiences,
studio.
I didn't want them to think I was smarter than they were. One of the keys to communication is to figure
it's
out...
twice as long, but I'm sold.
What did he say?
He's a straight shooter. He doesn't want us to think he's smarter than them.
Oh, don't worry, George.
Well, that's kind of like he's kind of like doing what we're doing. Like he's just street talking to us.
He's just rapping.
Look, he has a lot of time. He might as well just be teaching this, and I think it's good.
Right.
This is pretty cool.
I gotta read the comments for this.
Like Bill Clinton's been a consultant and done all this, bullshit work, but he's at least has people who want to hire him for bullshit.
Jimmy Carter's like building houses and
Yeah.
shit, but like that's an active. Like he got an idea to go. I want to build a house for some homeless fucker.
Right.
George W. Bush is a guy who's hanging around, and someone came to him with this idea, and he was bored, and he was like, "Yeah, man, I'll do your little video." And that's what's cool about him.
I need to tell people about praying.
Yeah. Put another little flower in here.
Knowing how to drink a beer with the next man. Is he sober now? I feel like he is.
Yeah, he's been sober forever because he was a party animal when he was in college.
Yeah.
And he got blackout in the White House and like choked on that pretzel. That was the whole thing.
He wasn't drunk though. It was just
Pretzels are really, they sap the saliva out.
Was
of your
that W
mouth.
or his dad?
No, that was W.
That was W. Yeah.
I thought W was sober like when he got elected.
No, he's choking on
No,
pretzels.
he was sober. Yeah. Yeah.
Is that true?
So
Yeah,
he
was sober
choked,
when he choked on the pretzel.
he choked on a pretzel sober.
Yes, that
He
can
choked
happen.
that could happen to anybody. I retract the things I was saying. I had this entire time, my whole life, I thought he was just drunk choking on pretzels.
No.
When a pretzel can choke anyone, even the president of the most powerful country in the world,
Yeah.
they're that salty.
They're unsafe.
Unsafe at any speed.
Pretzels.
That's the masterclass.